Alright. This is version 9.4.0. There have been a couple of versions while I haven't been around. 9.4, like all my favourite updates, includes functionality improvements. What's new is a new feature to save your last victorious battle formation. I can't visualise in my head what exactly that refers to and how that would be different from winning a battle with a slot and then that slot still being in your equip. So it'll be interesting to have a look at that. Cat combo search filter features added. Brilliant. I didn't think of asking for that, but actually now we've got so many cat combos, it's much nicer to be able to search through them rather than remembering that, say, the one I'm looking for, bento special, is within tap to the side, tap to the side, tap to the side, money and worker combos. If we can search them directly, probably better. New true forms as standard, new stories of legend maps as standard, user rank rewards as standard, and bug fixes. Let's give it an update and get into it. Boop. Ooh, look at that. This immediately looks quite new. The most recent game data will be downloaded. We recommend connecting to a stable Wi-Fi network before starting installation. So this is, I assume, what used to be just it coming straight away with downloading 1 of 12 and just immediately pushing forward with getting that downloaded. I think it's great that we're being told in this way. You can now decode Enigma maps. Visit the legend stories to occasionally collect enigmas as rewards. Level up. Your Enigma decoding level is now 5. You can now discover even rarer enigmas. Well, that's great. I didn't really know what they were to start off with. You could say it's an enigma. Here's our usual update rare cat ticket. So, what are you going to tell me about it? Below all of the standard stuff, version 9.4 update. Save your victorious battle formation easily for later use. After clearing any stage, tap the equip button, where you'll be able to choose to save the cat team that you used for your last victory. You see, that doesn't sound revolutionary. I thought there was something I was missing that would really differentiate it from this being a slot that you used, and it working. If you went into battle, what you had in there was in a slot anyway, unless I'm misunderstanding this. Cat combo filter and search feature. Tap the filter button at the top left of the cat combo menu to search for combos by effect, etc. So these Enigma stages, whatever they are new. Clearing stages in legend stages will grant a small chance to discover an Enigma map, so a bit like Catfruit Jubilee, I guess. Decode newly discovered enigmas at the legend stages map select screen, lots of words. Then challenge the revealed Enigma stage before the end time limit. Crikey. I'm not sure I understand that. Let's go to cat combos and have a gander at that. Oh, that's nice. What's this? Oh, so it starts off on Mohawk Cat. You tap on any unit, tick the tick, and it brings in whatever combos have that unit in it, if you really did think that Bondage Cat would find some use somewhere. So if I went for an island, it would show me all of the combos of islands in. So if you remembered, say, the combo you were looking for had Sushi Cat in it. I mean, that is Bento Special itself, but whatever. You find Sushi Cat, there you go. And it finds it for you, as well as Cool Japan. So that's great. I like that. You tap on a unit and you can tick it and it shows all of the combos of that unit in it. Clean, crisp, nice idea. Next, over to the left where the filter is. Okay. Nice that it's the same kind of design. Bigger buttons this time. Finally. New cat combos. We can actually just search for them. Brilliant. We have got subsections. Within the bits that you could originally flip between, traits, abilities, cat-based, money, worker, you've got the bits within it. You can look for the old move speed ups, as I usually do. So let's have a look at battle result then. Study power, that's just going to be 1, isn't it? Yeah, good jobs. Accounting power is your worker cat within the battle. I guess is that battle result? Not entirely sure, but research power, that's XP. No, it's not. Not sure about it being called battle result. I mean, 2 of those are sort of within the battle. It's only actually study power that's after the battle and therefore the battle result. So not sure on the wording of that, but otherwise, it's brilliant. You can very much narrow your search to exactly what you're looking for. I need to freeze things for a bit longer. Oh, well, look, there are all my freezes, including the lovely Marshmallow Cat, which I will now tap on and see what other combos it's in. Well, actually, it's in 3 combos, and I didn't realise that. I do not remember Soft and Flexible, but that's a cat-based defense up, the combo that we're using all the time, clearly. Let's have a go at Helpful Cat, because I love having CPUs, and it seems we've also done it 111 times. A nice little palindromic number there. Let's get Helpful Cat done and investigate this saving successful battle formats that I currently am doubting the usefulness of. Because it's good to experience, really, before you pass judgment, but, you know, you got to fill the video up with extra judgment. Otherwise it would just be, well, I guess it would just be informative if I didn't pass judgment before experiencing things. Does that mean it would be better? Have I discovered that I'm just bad at making videos? We got a cat CPU. I mean, it's guaranteed, but it's fantastic that we did. Right. I guess this is one of the stages where that doesn't count? Where does it count? We've fully cleared Empire Cats Chapter 1, so we're fine there. Certain special stages, that was one of them. Zombie Outbreak, okay, we won't do that. Challenge Battle, okay, we won't do that. And we won't try it on Legend Quest. But where will it work? Do you know what I mean? Okay, let's just do Bears Be Back, the first stage, because that's another thing I don't like about Lucky Ticket G stages. It actually makes most farming sense to go for the first stage. The Lucky Ticket ones, you do the latest stage that you are able to do, and that gives you the best rewards. With Lucky Ticket Gs, it's unclear and confused, and I don't think they're a very well realised concept. But that's not what we're here for. We're here to find out if we can save our successful battle formation. No, we can't! Where am I supposed to be able to actually save it? This is just quite bad. We can't do it in Legend Quest. Go to Body and Soul 3-star. I was slowly making my way through that. Sign of the Cat. Let's do this and see if that works. Unit, unit, unit. We are about to win. Got meteorites out of that as well. But we still can't save our successful battle formation. I don't understand it. I like that. Despair. Quite apt. The one last thing I can possibly think is making a specific strategy for it in some of the faraway slots and then see if that encourages it. You know, I never realised how purposeful that walk was before, but it's heckin' purposeful. I'm gonna break out Nerve Moon of all things because we need to slow them reds, and that is exactly how we're going to do it. Oh, Subaru to get some nice long distance ability damage. He is going to stand hopefully in a safe place and do plenty damage to the boys in such a way that his attacks might well hit all of them because of the long distance ability. For example, he threw his strikes sort of past the first ones and into the middle clump of all of them, hopefully doing damage to every single one. And I just realised I have Manic Lion in there for some reason. What a strat. Cappies are trying their hardest, but they're not going to win. But are we going to win in terms of finding out how this equip thing works? I'm going to look for it very carefully. There's an OK, there's a go back, and there's a post to SNS. I mean, that's just not how you do it, is it? No. Could email someone about it, though. Equip. Slot 9. No. Can't, like, replace battle formation that you just used. There's nothing. No, I'm sorry, maybe I'm being stupid here, but I would like to offer the point that if you're going to introduce a feature, its benefits and its use should be made evident, or even better, be self-evident. Otherwise, what's the point of it? The message we got at the start, a key example of that. We have a nice new feature that actually tells us about something that happens within the game. We have a self-evident from the buttons being there, helpful feature within the cat combos that largely intuitively helps us to work out where things are. But this? There is nothing that makes it clear what this is actually supposed to do. And I think this really needs to be better placed into the game in a more obvious way, or at least a menu thing that tells you how to use it, because I know I'm not the brightest spark and certainly not in working out a priori, i.e. without experience, how to do things. But nonetheless, this seems to just have a gaping hole where a feature would be. We've had search features, but if you're asking me about how this feature works, my only response would be, search me. There it is. Oh, it's there. Use battle formation from your last victory. Formation from last victory will be copied. Visit your desired slot to save the team, then select replace to paste this team. That is just as bad as I suspected it would be. I'm sorry, but that's just not useful. Here's my slot 4 here, and it's obviously a slot because I've won with it. And it's just copying it to my slots for me to put it into another slot. That's almost meaningless as a feature. If you press OK, you can use it without copying. Okay, right, so you can do that. Great. So That's the extent of that feature. You can save yourself about 2.5 seconds on the equip menu. Is this only useful to people who don't keep a sensible slot structure? If you are really desperate, it provides some sort of tiny extra half temporary slot, so you can have a total of like 10.5 slots if you work it. But I think it's just fundamentally almost pointless. I really feel like there's something they could have spent their time on that would have revolutionised the game a lot more than this has. Enigma Stage maps appear on any yellow or red stages. The percentage chance for Enigma Stage is the energy of the stage you complete divided by 20. In percent then. Unkept Promises, the highest chance, 40. 800 divided by 2 divided by 10. Ah! We've done it! Gloomy Tree, for the nth time, has been completed, but this time we've got the Enigma Stage. There was a 4% chance within this level, and it's given it to us. The superior stage has been discovered. Reveal it by visiting the cat base. So if we go back to here, go into here, and I assume this might tell us about it. Yeah, here we go. What are Enigma Stages? Decode enigmas to find special stages. Raise your Enigma level to reveal even rarer stages. Clear the stage within the time limit to earn rewards. Enigma levels increase as you add more legend cats and destroys a legend to your army. Decoding. I can't try it. Brilliant. But I hope you like that little snippet that we've all discovered. You know what I think this would have been really useful for? Is to give people in the early game another reason to treasure farm. Getting these stages, as they keep doing stages again and again, getting a chance to get an Enigma stage like that for the earlier game. I've seen untold numbers of people unhappy that they're having to get treasure, but what if there was this incentive? If it was within story mode, that would give people more of a reason to get treasure, where at the moment it's more of an obligation for getting further in the game than it is something that people actually want to do. Well, that's the 9.4 update. Not entirely conclusive as to what on earth is going on inside of it, but I am actually contented by the feature introduced to the cat combos. The ability to search through them and the way that it's been implemented in such a way that it fits the menu aesthetics is great. And I am grateful for that. They get something that's already within the game and make it better, so it's kind of like a tighter package of goodness instead of trying to add good onto the outer extremities of the game. The other one, clearly in my opinion, not well fleshed out. I'm sure there are things that I've overlooked. It wasn't obvious, so I don't think it's a great feature as a result. I will be off, so I'll bid you goodbye, and I hope you enjoyed.